Good morning everyone and welcome to another one of my little fishing adventures. Today we're going to be bait fishing. We're going to be soaking some baits in this bay, targeting some snapper, sharks, and pretty much whatever else is swimming around here.
Giant.
I do have one goal in mind though. I want to try and catch a snapper. Snapper season has just started here in Victoria, so if we can catch our first snapper of the season, I'll be stoked. And if it's a big one, I'll be even more stoked. We have a really nice day though. The weather's meant to be good all day long, so I'm going to put in a huge effort and just take you guys with me. So let's get into it. Okay, let's get the old anchor ready. Just found a nice little ledge which I think I'm going to anchor on. We're in about 7 meters at the moment. I'm just going to go back up over the edge a little bit and drop the pick right on the edge. The idea is to have some baits in some different depths, so we'll have one in that 7 meter line hopefully and one in that 4.5, 5 meter line. It's a little bit of the plan. Just going to try anchor right on that slope. Geez, that water's dirty. Water's really dirty and there's a fair bit of seaweed kicking about by the look of it. I've got 3 big bait rods out with me as usual, running twin hooks on all of them since I just want to try and land a fish. If we catch a couple, we'll switch over to circles, but running twin hook snelled rigs to start off with. And the baits we've got are some real good ones. We have a little bit of fresh squid, so we're going to be cutting this into some strips, fresh squid strips. And then we actually have a few mullet in here as well. So I'm really keen to try out the mullet. We've got some really small mullet heads. You can use some mullet fillets, some mullet cut baits. So some really good options for baits today. Hopefully there's this fish around. You just never know when you're first getting out here and setting up and getting ready for the day. You don't know if it's going to be tough or it's going to be the session of your life. You just never know. The fact that I'm sitting the opposite way to the current's meant to be going this way, I'm sitting this way is not a good sign. Wind against tide. Maybe we put the net away. I've got a big ass net. You never know what's swimming around, and I've got a big ass net, so I could probably net it, whatever it is. Little 4-0s. Well, I didn't really run through this first bait, but here it is. It's a really nice little squid strip on 2 4-0 Octopus BKK hooks. My favourite hooks just for trying to get a hook up in a fish. Let's see what's going on. I would love to get a snapper today. Yeah, this little bait, tiny little mullet head. Gonna get him out. So I like to rig the baits up with one hook going in the back here like that. We'll stick that one out, so plenty of hook exposure there. And then that top hook pretty much acts like a keeper hook, and we'll pin it through the nose like that. That's perfect little mullet head bait. That's a big fish bait, potentially big shark, which not ideal, but could happen. Second bait launched. One of the great guessing games, what fish are down there? One more bait. You know when you just got a feeling, I've just got a feeling something's going to happen. Third and final bait we'll get out, another squid strip, so mullet in the middle, squid strip on the right and squid strip on the left. I just got a feeling. Put that in the holder and we're ready. Come on monster fish, now's your time. Oh man, there's definitely fish coming past on the sounder. That rod there is getting a bite. Go on fish. Oh no, not good. Shark. Pulled the hook, thank goodness. Oh, that middle rod. We got something. Don't think that's a snapper. Feels like a little shark, this one, but it is the first fish of the day. It's gonna be a little gummy. Yep. Oh no. No. This could be bad. Mate, you just caused a massive mess. Oh mate, you've just made a massive mess. But that is the first critter of the day, a little gummy shark. He's not a bad sized one really, but he's caused a massive tangle. You're almost more harm than what you were worth, buddy. See you later. Now we got a problem. Fun and games of bait fishing, eh? Massive tangle. But we've got it undone. That bait's on. No idea what this is. Banjo or something? Yep. Classic banjo, eh? That was a big banjo. Look at that, man. How is that not getting eaten? Perfect little nugget bait. And we're back to waiting. I've had to be very, very patient recently with the fish and the weather. We've had like 2 months straight now of just straight wind, and not a little bit of wind. It's like 20 plus knots almost every single day. I've been able to get out twice over the last 2 months to do some bait fishing, and even when I've been able to get out, the fishing hasn't been that good. It's been some sort of run. Really hope the fishing takes a turn soon, because the snapper should be really going well at the moment, but it just seems to be quiet where I am. It could just be an area thing, like sometimes just another channel which is 1 kilometre or 2 away will be going really well, whereas I'll be stuck here catching nothing. Then again though, I've had so many days where I thought it was not going well, and then bang bang, right at the end of a tide or something, you get a couple or a school of fish come through and it changes your entire day. There's still every shot of that happening. I think we'll sit it out here for this tide. We got something. What's that? Oh, that's a snapper. Yep. That's a snapper, I think. Swimming all the way across current. Yep. We've got one. Oh, we've got a really good one. We should try to get this rod in. Oh, you might have this line. We just have to focus now. I was really starting to think we weren't going to hook up, but we've got a snapper on. Oh, look at that. Look at the head shakes. 100% a snapper. It has been an almighty grind so far today. Caught a bunch of banjos, bunch of stuff we don't want, but this is a snapper. He's got that other line, but as long as we get him in, I don't really care. If we can get him in, I'll be happy, man. It's just been such a slog. I've got my kilometre long net. Come here, buddy. See if we can get a look at you. Oh, dude, it feels like a pretty good one too. Feels like a very good one. Oh, big head shakes. Just gonna loosen that drag off at the last part of the fight. Very big head shakes on the new combo as well. This will be the first snapper I've caught on this. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, it's a cracking fish. It's a cracking fish. Come on, this is why we're out here. Come on. Oh, man. Dude, this thing won't stop. It's a fighter. This is an embarrassing effort. There we go. We got it. And it's a really good fish. You're kidding. We got the first for the season. Let's go. Oh, I was giving up all hope. I was starting to think they just weren't up here, eh? That one was on a tiny little squid ring. Classic old bait, eh? Show you the exact bait which did it. That one right there. Nice little squid ring. Small little profile. Let's try and get her on board. First fish of the season's always a special one. Very nice fish, actually. It's a very nice fish. Oh, all right, Kel, she's full of beans, but take a look at that. That is the first snapper of the season, and not a bad one at all. I'll take it considering how slow it has been this morning. Had to filter through a whole heap of bycatch, and we've got what we're looking for. A nice snapper. First one of the season. So good to get that out of the way. This is literally the first good fish we've caught of the day. Well, we caught a half decent gummy shark, but this snapper tops it by far. It's a pretty good one too. It's a male. It's actually a male. That was on the squid ring as well. Classic squid ring for bait. And we're on the board. It only took us a 6-hour tide to get that one fish. That's crazy. It's been super tough. Super tough, but hey. Persisted, and I've also had no other choice but to persist because I can't get back into my launch site, so it worked out. We got a good one. Yep, we got it. It's a little pinky, I think. Yep. Definitely a little pinky. Oh, going crazy. This could be the second snapper of the day. Only a little fella, but I'll take it. Yeah, he's definitely a little fella. It is a snapper though. Look at him. He's a little tacker. Proper little pinky snapper, but that's the second redfish. I'll take it. That one there was actually on a chunk of mullet like that. I do love a chunk of mullet, and that's what fooled him. Get that back out. Tide's really slowing down now. Jeez, that's a good fish. That's a snapper. Yep. Yep. Wow, that just took off. That took off. That is a good fish. Oh, yeah, that's a snapper for sure. Those head shakes, you just can't mistake them for anything else. Snapper, and that just screamed off with the mullet. The mullet just took off once again. Wow, right at the end of the tide. Right at the end of the tide, everything started happening. Oh, look at that, yeah. How good is this? It's funny how fast a day can turn sometimes. Look at that. Absolute cracker. Get him in the net. We got him in the net. Number 3. Well, we got one little one and 2 real good ones now. The day's turned around. Day's turned around. He's a really good eating size one. I'm happy with that. Oh. I don't like the way it's going. We've got a snapper in the net and we have to deal with this thing. Big banjo or something. Oh, it's a stingray, it's not a banjo. Whoa, he's waving his, holy dooly. Waving his barb around. Alrighty, let's get a look at this one now. He's a solid fish. Oh, that's why you have the net there. Let's get a look at him. Another really nice snapper. This one was on the mullet. So good, second trip out here chasing snapper for the season, and we've got onto 3 really nice ones. That one there's a solid fish as well. Very solid. How a day can change so quickly. I really thought we were like in for a donut session, but it's turned around, thankfully. That's so good. Here's another one. That's another one. Yep, that's another snapper too. 100% another snapper. Wow. Oh, he just got off. That one was on the squid. How was that? He just sconned off. Starting to turn it on a little bit. Maybe they just took a while to wake up. I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden, bang, they've just flipped that switch I was talking about and they seem to have showed up in this area. Haven't moved or anything, just stayed put and persisted, and that was another one. Right on the tide change. Strange. That's a snapper. That's a snapper. That's a good snapper. That's a really good snapper. Wow, that is just screamed off. That's a big fish. That is a really big fish. Holy dooly. Holy moly, that's a big fish. This is just absolutely screamed off. Screamed off. The tide's just turned and we're hooked up. This is a really big fish. This is fish of the day, I think. We need to get that other rod in as well. This is proper fish of the day. Only the real big ones do this. Holy moly. We're hooked up to a beast. That is a beast, eh? I'm trying to keep in mind the tide is absolutely ripping at the moment, but the things this fish are doing, like we hooked it over there and it swam all the way over here. That's like big fish behavior. Usually big fish do that. I want to try to keep him out to the left. I'm going to try keep him out to this left-hand side here. I think we've hooked up to a really big snapper here, a really big one. I don't think this is going to be a small fish. Wow, what a random hookup. Now he's just cruising in. This is classic big snapper. Classic. It's just cruising up with a whole heap of weight. And I mean a whole heap of weight. This is a heavy fish. What a weird day today has been. And what is this thing doing? It's fully cruising up in the current. I'll actually get a net shot here if I'm ready. Oh, it's a beast. It's actually a really big fish. Wow, there's so much current. Oh, it's actually a really big one. It actually is a really big one. Oh my goodness. This is a really big one. Oh, the current's making it really hard to fight this fish. Here we go, he's going up current again. Man, this is a big fish. Do I pull in the anchor rope? Do I pull in the anchor? It's just so hard to net it with this current. Holy shit. We're getting the anchor up, I think. Oh my God. That is an absolute giant. Holy moly. Oh my God. Oh. For one, that's so hard to bring in this current. Let's get a look at it. Damn. Holy moly. That is a monster. Let's get a look at that thing. Whoa. Look at that. That is an absolute beast of a fish. Wow. That is built different, man. Look at that thing. That is a tank of a snapper. That's one you chase for the whole season pretty much. And we've got it on the second trip. Second trip of the season and an absolute monster. What a day. What a day out. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if she's gonna live if I let her go. I'm not confident in the release. I tried for about 5 to 10 minutes just swimming her alongside the kayak, but I couldn't get her to kick. I was trying to give her every opportunity to go, but it didn't go. Boy, that feels good. After the first half of the day, I was very nervous, but hey, the fish turned it on in the end and we caught our first good snapper for the season, and then that absolute monster at the end, a mid 80 centimeter fish. Hey, you don't get many of those per season, so on the second trip of the season, I'll definitely take that. But hopefully you enjoyed this session. It was a really fun one in the end. I love doing this stuff, so if you want to see more of it, be sure to give this video a like, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.